Hello. Welcome to the Black Wellness Exchange podcast. And I'm your girl, Simone, your host. And
Bryan Williams.
you see this guy right here? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to announce that. You want to tell him or you want me to tell him?
No, you gotta tell him.
You want me to tell him? That Bryan Williams, his name, has joined the podcast. I'm so excited. He brings a wealth of experience from the financial world. So this episode is about introducing
Bryan Williams.
Yay! I'm so excited. Thanks again for agreeing to come on the podcast, being a co-host, and again, bringing all of your information, experience, world travels, all of that here to the podcast so other people can not only learn from you, but hopefully take heed to the things that you say. Because you know, I'm going to have my book ready to take notes, right? So we know that the Black Wellness Exchange is purely about creating awareness to Black health and wellness heroes in our community, not only here in this state, but nationally, hopefully, right? That's the hope. And with Bryan, you nervous?
No.
Loosen up. With Bryan here, I'm more than certain that we can get there. So, you ready? I got some questions.
I'm ready, let's do it.
Is you gonna look at me or is you gonna look over there?
Both.
Okay. So, here we go. So you're a veteran, right? You've served 13 years in the United States Army.
Mm-hmm.
How did that season shape your views on faith, family, financial freedom, and legacy, as well as how are those values guiding you into this next chapter with BWE, with Black Wellness Exchange?
Such a loaded question.
I know. You want me to break it down?
Let's break it down
break it
little by little.
Break it down now. Okay. So you served in the military 13 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
13 years, 11 months.
You weren't counting down at all, right?
No.
13 years, 11 months. How did that season shape your view on faith, family, financial freedom, and legacy?
How did it shape it?
Mm-hmm.
Great question.
I know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Faith.
Faith.
So that's kind of the reason why I joined. Because I was like, back at home in Philly, washing dishes.
Oh, you from Philly? You
Yeah.
that joint. Okay.
Back at home, washing dishes.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen God moving right there in Philly as a dishwasher and a student.
Okay.
So I'm like, I wonder what God could do if I give him a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided if I join, then I give God a lot more to work with.
Okay. All
so
right.
when it comes to faith, it's like, all right, God took care of me here. I'm ready to, let God use the land to take care of me in a different way.
Okay. That is faith, right? Because you didn't know what to expect, what was going to happen.
No.
Shoot. Okay.
That's my first time in the real world, and I was still a kid.
So you joined when you were like...
My contract was signed at 17.
Wow. And then 13 years later, you decided to switch over to finances.
Finance, yep.
Like, what happened in the military career that made you think, like, I got to get this money up. We got to learn about money. What?
So I didn't leave just because, I knew I was going to do something in finance. I didn't know I was going to do something in finance.
Okay, what was your job while you was in the military?
I was pumping fuel.
Like in Jersey?
Yep.
Okay, like if y'all
But
don't
they gave
know.
it a fancy name, though. They said petroleum supply specialist.
I mean, that is fancy. That is fancy.
But
But if y'all don't know, in Jersey, all of the gas stations are full service. So, we don't have to get out the car. No one has to get out the car to pump the gas.
Mm-hmm.
So you went from, that was your job, to, okay. That was the only job you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, job title, but
Got you.
you become a jack of all trades. So
Okay.
that
So
was
yeah,
my
what
main
happened
job.
in your military career that makes you feel like, yeah, we got to talk about money from now on?
2020. That was it. COVID, stock market crash, and just being exposed to, my brother was investing, my little brother, older brother, my sister, and I was like, they're doing it. I trust them. I could do it.
Yeah.
And then my brother, shout out to Andrew.
Hey.
He had Tesla before the split, and I'm sitting here watching Tesla, and I'm like, he making money right now, and he not doing nothing. He already put the money in. So I was like fascinated by it.
Okay.
And I was like, this is how the rich get rich.
But what was so fascinating about money? Because, I mean, outside of counting my paycheck, what outside of that, what's fascinating?
It was fascinating the fact that you can make it without doing nothing.
You gonna teach us how to do the
So
way?
you just
He said,
put the money in there, and you can look at it, watch it grow, and you're just like, I'm just chilling here at work, and boom, I'm up. And I didn't do nothing.
yeah, you gonna bring them skills? We about to come up, y'all.
Never
We about to come
gatekeeping.
up. What? Okay, so yeah, that is fascinating. All right, and then what about legacy? Like, and the legacy, all
All the way down there?
Yeah. What about legacy wise?
Legacy, I can say I did it. Like, hey, I joined the military, and you can do it, and it's a great stepping stone. Everybody should join,
Okay.
at least just once. Right?
Okay. And well, there it is. There you have it. First-hand experience. Go on and join and sign your life.
Sign them papers.
And sign them papers and come out and be a financial
advice.
guru like this guy. So now, how do you plan on bringing your financial advice and experience to BWE?
I'm gonna share everything I learned.
How much is that?
It's endless, really, because I'm learning something new every day. But no gatekeeping.
Okay.
No gate, because there's people out here who, if you ask them, they might laugh in your face, because that happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, or it's just like, hey, I want to learn how to do options, and they be like, oh, you want to learn, and they'll laugh and walk away. But I never turn nobody away.
So my question: did they look like us? Chocolate.
No.
Melanated. There you have it, folks.
No.
There you have it. So this information is gonna be coming from melanated folk going to the melanated folk with a melanated perspective.
It's a game changer.
Oh, this is gonna be good, y'all. I'm so excited. So, second question. You often say financial freedom doesn't start with pressure or complicated jargon. Jargon, yeah. It starts with calm, clear conversation. Why is that approach so important?
Because finances, I feel like you're in a vulnerable spot. Like, you talk about money, and some people like, nope, that's just a spot I don't let people get to. And then you got to be able to speak whatever person's language that is when it comes to finance. Like, I had an appointment with someone who already knew finance. So I told the guy that I was working with, I'm like, hey, don't dumb down nothing, don't change no words, talk finance, because finance is a different language. And I learned that when I was doing my testing.
What?
Yeah, it's a different language. So I wouldn't use financial terms with someone who's not in finance. So I need to speak in a way where they can understand.
Oh, so you're going to dumb it down for us?
Not dumb it down, but I'm going to speak whatever language relates to
Oh, so you're going to meet us where we at?
Yeah, it's kind of like when I volunteer with Junior Achievement and I'm talking to a sixth grader, right? I'm not going to say nothing too crazy.
I got you. Well, we're going to need that sixth grader aspect in this Jane.
Yeah.
Okay. That's beautiful.
I told one of the kids, like, if you do this, you'll have 6-7 figures. And they were like, 6, 7. And I didn't mean to do that.
I know. That's funny, but yes.
Yeah.
You gotta love the kids. What grade was this?
It's probably 6th grade.
6th grade. Yeah, they're receptive at that age.
They're not money hungry though. They don't care about money.
No, not yet. Yeah, not yet. But this is when they need to learn it, when they're not fully interested. I love that. So you work closely with military families and veterans?
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the biggest financial misconceptions or barriers you see in that community? And how are you helping break them down?
Misconceptions for that community?
Yeah. Or misconceptions generally
about finances.
But you know, with military families, it might be a little different, at least because they're moving every 3-4 years or however long. You know how that goes.
I think one is people think you need a lot of money to start. Right? You don't need a lot of money to start. You can start with $10 a month. And I think that's one of the big concession is financial advisors are only for people with high net worth, but we're really for anybody who's willing to, make the changes. Because you know that 90% of the millionaires are self-made. They didn't inherit it. So they all started from zero. Start from the bottom, now we here. Okay. So you mean anybody can start?
Anybody could be?
$5, $10 a month.
$5?
But it's important to start somewhere.
Start somewhere. So that cup of Starbucks that I like to get when I walk around the store, being fancy. If I don't get one of those a week, I can save money that way.
Yeah. You can buy, or every time you buy Starbucks, you can buy Starbucks stock. Like if I buy $10 worth of coffee, I'm gonna buy $10 worth of stock.
So like $10 worth of stock is just available to us regular people? You could just buy that?
Yep. Today.
I think I might buy some Starbucks stock when we finish this. What? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
That's a good point to start at. Like, where do I want to invest? It's like, cool, what do you use every day? Like, you wear Nike, buy some Nike stock. You have an iPhone, buy some Apple. You drive a Tesla, buy some Tesla.
That's a good idea. So wherever my money goes regularly.
If you love Target, you shop at Target, buy some Target.
Are we still boycotting Target?
Are y'all?
I don't remember. Are y'all? Okay, okay. I don't remember. But got you. So wherever you spend your money the most, ideally, you're saying that would be a good start with investing. I love that. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice practical skill because, like I said,
where do you think you spend your most money at?
I like to eat, so
McDonald's?
I don't eat McDonald's like that, but I get your point. Wherever I eat the most, I should look into acquiring some stock. Okay, we're gonna talk about that one because I'm girl trying to retire sometime soon. Well, not anytime soon, but sometime, and that might be helping my fund for sure. So, okay, next question. You, as it relates to community, you said that you work with did you say JA?
Junior Achievement.
You talk about that.
Those are my people. I like them.
Like, what age group? How old are they? Like,
so I think the youngest is third graders to high school.
Okay.
And they teach financial literacy. They go to people's schools or they have a school come to one of the churches. And I've just found them like searching online. And they had like a stock day where professionals was trading against the students to see who would get a higher return. And I said, I need to be a part of this.
Yeah.
So they teach them a lot of different things. You get a tablet and it gives you a life scenario. You could be married, single, have kids. They give you your career. And then you have to buy a house, a car, pay off your debts, utilities, investing. Like, you have a whole life scenario and they go through it.
This sounds like the life game that you play, but with realistic stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What?
Yeah. They got daycare stuff they gotta do, everything.
That's that real stuff. That's that real stuff. How long you been doing that?
Probably for over a year now. Maybe like a year.
Year?
Yeah.
That's nice.
But it's been fun because, school should be something that prepares you for real life and the real world, and they're learning about credit cards now. So, but the best thing about it is, some of these kids pull out their phones and show me their stock portfolio. It's pretty cool.
I want to pull out my phone and show you my stock portfolio.
Yeah. It's the parents.
So it first starts with that cup of Starbucks that I didn't get, or I got and then bought the $5 stock. And then, okay, I got to start somewhere.
And there's also a negative stigma of the stock market within the school, because I haven't heard any positive thing about it when I go. It's always the stock market is crashing.
Okay. So you're going to bring, what I hear you saying is, you're going to bring current and real life scenarios and facts for us to apply to our everyday lives.
Yeah, because there's people who sit on the sideline with a bunch of cash waiting for the stock market to crash. That's where the money is made.
When the stock market crashes?
That's when the people make a lot of money.
Listen, we got so much to learn. So much to learn. I'm looking forward to that.
People can't wait for it to crash.
Yeah, we got so much to learn. Oh my goodness. So let's see, it says, are you hoping to help with the breakdown? Okay, we read that one already, I think. So, Black Wellness Exchange. Why join? What's up? Why you here? Tell them.
So we can be well.
Tell them.
So we were talking about it, right? She was talking about like mental health, and I was talking about finance. But what if you had your finances straight and mentally you was like in turmoil? Like, can you say you're well? Like you probably, if you have the money but not a wellness mentality, then you just poor with money. So kind of combine them both and have some whole life prosperity.
Yes, because here at BWE, Black Wellness Exchange, we take into consideration the whole person. We're person-centered here. So from a wellness will approach, where occupationally, if your money ain't right at the job, health-wise, how are we well in that aspect? If physically we're not well, how do we function on a financial aspect, right? Because I may need a knee brace. I don't know, because my knee hurts. I'm not well. I've already paid for my copay at the doctor, and now I got to pay for the medicine, and then I got to pay for, like the financial implications of wellness across the board, across every aspect of an individual. Sounds like what?
Health is wealth.
Yes.
Health is wealth.
There it is. Your health is your wealth. Did you just make that up?
No, I've never heard that. But it's true.
It is true.
Like you were saying, like what if you have all the money in the world and you can't enjoy it because physically you just aren't there?
You're not there, right? Or socially, you're not there. Or spiritually, you're not there.
You could be in a dark place with money.
Yes, with money. And then...
it might even be worse because if you can't throw money at it.
Listen.
Although I would rather cry in a Lambo. I think that'll be good.
I mean, it does feel a little better being, held by those comfy seats. I got you. But I hear what you're saying. The finances and the whole person is why you're here.
It's important, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Whole life.
You get that job?
Or you can have a lot of money and no friends.
Right. So
genuine friends.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Some people are like, I'm rich, because I have my family, which is important.
Family is important?
Okay, but say you have a lot of family, right? They're good to you, and y'all don't have money to go out and do nothing. You can't take care of them. It's still a piece missing. So I think the ultimate goal is just to get every area prosperous.
I love that. I love that. And for that, I thank you so much again for joining. Yay!
For sure.
Yay! So let's see. Community-wise, are you open to doing like community? It sounds like you're already doing community stuff with JA, but it sounds like Are you also open to working with community members outside of JA to help them with finances and stuff?
100%. Trying to be on the front line, boots on ground.
Wait, please. That just had boots on the ground, yes, as it comes to finances, but we're not going to go out. I mean, your health is your wealth. Yeah. Does that mean we're going to be outside hiking and stuff?
We should, because that's part of health, right? The incline.
The what?
We should do that. We should do our next show on the incline. Like walking up.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be cool?
We must talk about this off camera because, okay. So yes, I do like the idea of incorporating
outdoor stuff.
Practical and outdoor stuff for sure, because as the weather gets nice here in Colorado, yeah, I can get down with that for sure. So let's see, joining, it says, what made you say yes to be a part of the platform centered in culture, wellness, and community? What made you say yes? Why did you? I know you say your health is your wealth and finances.
Because I love everything it stands for, and I think it's a need for it. It's a need. So it's an avenue I can provide value at.
Yes, a lot of value.
If you wanted me to join like a kitten club, I wouldn't do it. I don't really like cats and stuff. But this is like, where I'm at.
Yeah, finances, wellness, whole person healing.
Prosperous in every way.
Yes, prosperous in every way. Yes. So let's see. Next question. Oh, I don't know about you. Sometimes when I look at my budget, is it in here? Thankfully, it's not. But sometimes when I look at my budget, I can get overwhelmed. Right? So what would you say if someone's listening, feeling overwhelmed by their debt, confused about investing, or intimidated by the terms of like, I don't know, 401k, TSP, the element of P, all of those financial terms. Like, what would you say to them to get them to start right now?
Talk to an expert.
Talk to an expert.
Team up with a trustworthy expert.
Team up with a trustworthy expert. Yeah.
I wouldn't go to a plumber asking them about finances.
Right. No. So you would go to
It's people who love dealing with numbers and finance, and we can't be good at everything, and that's when we just allocate to an expert.
Yeah, allocate to an expert. I love that. So, and you're an in-house expert now. Yeah.
And I'm not gatekeeping.
Oh my gosh. When I say I'm really trying to contain myself, I'm so excited. Because I think about like things that come up after family members die. Where the will at? Anybody got insurance? What about what you call those things? A
GoFundMe.
It's something about us, the community, how when we're not fully prepared, we go straight to GoFundMe and set it up. GoFundMe. But then there's also different types of insurances. We just briefly talked about invested in stock, Starbucks, simple stuff, starting somewhere. Like, understanding those options is important. But when someone doesn't, what I hear you saying is that you're going to break it down in layman's terms to help us understand?
Yep.
Okay. You're going to help us win the lottery? You're going to give us the lottery numbers? Or that's not part of the financial? That's not it?
You're better off investing.
Better off invested and not in the lottery.
Lottery tickets add up.
Oh, man.
I'm not saying nobody shouldn't do it, though, because somebody might hit one day.
I'm saying, because I'm about to live.
Speaking of lottery.
You saw that number on the billboard out there?
Most of them go broke within 5 years. That's kind of sad.
It is. Yeah. But wait.
Or they go bankrupt. Because
we don't want to go bankrupt.
Yeah, because poverty is a mindset.
It is. That goes back to mentally, yo.
If you have bad habits with 100,000, you're gonna have bad habits with 100 million.
If you have bad habits with $100, let's break this down because I don't know many. If you have bad habits with $100, you're right. Those bad habits will increase with the more
worse.
zeros you add up.
So sometimes more money isn't the solution. Probably go back to stewardship.
But it also goes back to mentally, right? And environmentally, how you grew up and your thoughts, what you learned about money and what to do with it. Do you even respect it? Like those type of things. I totally get that. I get that. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm about to come up. I'm sorry. We with this information that he shares, and that as we take this journey and learn, we're going to have so much fun learning about not only our body health and wellness, but also our financial health and wellness. And then we're going to also bring in, some other experts, maybe financial, but we're, definitely going to bring in other experts to help with the understanding of full person wellness. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. So let's see. Generational wealth.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That's something. Generational wealth. If I could be frank, even though I'm Simone, if I could be frank in this moment, my mama ain't had no money. My daddy ain't had no money. I didn't come from much. I came from love. And that's a lot. I don't want to discount that. But financially, no one taught me how to, no one taught me how to save, invest, create a portfolio. All of this information is fairly new. So.
It is about 50 years old.
Who, me? Or
no,
the
I'm saying
knowledge?
the modern finance system is about 50 years old.
Oh, so then I don't feel bad because that's my age.
It is pretty new.
Okay, so I'm not behind.
No.
I needed to hear that. And I feel like y'all needed to hear that too. We are not behind in this. At this point, it's just about making the decision, a conscious choice to move forward and let me learn more about my dollar. Or let me learn more about myself and how I feel when I am or am not financially in a place that I want to be, right? I so look forward to this union.
You're about to be cooking.
I'm so excited. So we're going to talk about generational wealth. We're going to talk about investments. We're going to talk about learning how to save from a practical standpoint. We're going to talk about the financial implications on your health and your wellness, as well as bringing in other people, other experts to kind of help hone in those skills. So if there was a takeaway from today, or if not a takeaway, maybe a mantra. You did say your health is your wealth, but is there something that we can walk away from today's discussion that we can use practically? I mean, that $5 situation, that was pretty practical. But give us another practical tip. Something that we could start right now, easy.
Saving.
But I ain't got nothing.
You gotta start somewhere. Normally when I do a budget sheet with someone, I find money for them.
Do you? So you saying?
I find some money somewhere.
So you saying I could start right here with these $3? I don't know. $4.
You gotta look at each one of these like a worker.
Okay, break it down.
This Washington right here in your wallet, it's not working.
It's not.
But if you put this in the stock market,
At the McDonald's. Oh, no.
it can move.
Okay.
So every dollar you spend, like, this a worker, this could be doing something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, so these is my employees.
Exactly. But a lot of people just don't have money working. They unemployed.
So we're going to learn how each employee is going to work for us. Yo, I'm excited. The next time, hopefully I will have more than $4 in my pocket based on the skills and the experience you just shared and the knowledge you just experienced. I'm so excited.
Put
Like,
them to work.
we're going to learn how to put these to work. Yo, I really do appreciate you joining BWE, coming to talk to the people about the things that we need to know. Like, we want to be prosperous,
100%.
right? We want to be prosperous. We want to change the dynamic within our households and also for ourselves individually. So I really do appreciate you coming out and joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, BWE, this is, you can see this face on a regular basis, right? But I just want to give everyone an opportunity to get to know you, right? Because we like, who is you? So this John right here is the new co-host of Black Wellness Exchange. Final question. What's up with your grits, man? You from up north. Would you say, what part of Philly?
North Philly.
You from North Philly. Them Jones, do they even eat grits?
We do eat grits.
Y'all eat grits? Okay. So with your grits, how you like them? Sweet? With sugar?
Salty.
Okay. With some salt on that thing. Okay.
Salt,
that's it?
pepper, cheese, and butter.
All right. You like them thick or loose?
I need mine thick.
Thick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's not a soup. It shouldn't be watery. I should like them like that.
That's a valid point. Think about that. Not a soup. Okay. All right, people. You heard it here first. Oh my gosh. We gonna have grits next? No, we ain't gonna have grits. That's too much. Thanks again for joining us here, Bryan, and I'm Simone on Black Wellness Exchange. We are drawing to a close. We will see you next time on our next episode. Not sure what we're gonna talk about, but it's gonna be something good. So stay tuned for all of the announcements. You guys take care. Thanks. Bye. There we go. Okay.